In the dim-lit room, you sit alone, a silhouette against the TV's glow, a figure veiled, a mystery to unfold. As night descends, its stories are untold. In the goddess's court, she softly smiles as her moons for eyes gently glow, bathing Spider and Lisa in warmth. She calls to the shadows of the tunnel beyond, and a figure walks out. A woman with long black hair, an all-black dress, and a corset with black boots walks up, and a crow lands on her shoulder. You are very lucky to be welcomed into this court, and it is up to us to send you on the best possible path. Because of your intention, you are here. They look around for a moment, noticing that the shadowy being that was once there is gone. Who or what was that? It was very lucky that you caught a glimpse, but you would have to travel to Earth to find this being, unlock the gateway to heaven, and restore balance in the universe. What about that monster that became my brother? Lisa asks. By the time you reach Earth, you won't have to worry about that thing anymore. It is a lost soul, very powerful, but I'm here to look after you, and I won't let anything, not even that thing, of unimaginable power get to you. Just know that even if you do have to fight, if you do have to die, you will have helped more than you can know. If you can hang on to those dice, roll them when you need it, and perhaps you may even see more beings than myself and Morgan here. A portal opens up beside them, tall and wide enough for them to walk through. They see Bandit and Midnight cleaning up the mess with the little mops in the spaceship. Before they can ask about their journey, they are back in the room. Jester and the captain both gape at their new versions of their friends. Lisa stands in a strong stance on black combat boots with a dark green leather pencil skirt and a jacket that is cut off at her chest, and a chestnut corset underneath. Her skin is pale, and her hair has been changed to a deep black and a pixie cut with slanted bangs. She smiles, showing big fangs. Her eyes shine a soft reddish glow, looking like big strawberry moons. Spider is wearing black leather armor, ornate and embroidered with silver thread, and his hair is braided like a Viking's. His eyes are white and smoky as fog emanates from his body and eyes. A large chain made of silver is around his neck, and it seems like his muscles have even doubled in size. About time, the captain says. He looks at them. They look down at themselves. Both staring into each other's haunting faces, they nod. We're going to Earth, Lisa says sternly, with gravitas in her voice. For what? Jester asks. For the gateway to heaven, Spider says. Heaven? Jester scoffs. We can't even get to Earth without getting through my dad. We're not going back there, Captain orders. What else are we gonna do? Midnight asks. Don't start with me, says Captain. Midnight yells at the sat-nav. We're going to Mars, Midnight says. The ship's AI echoes through the cabins, stating the course for New Hades, and Jester corrects it, sending them towards the town of Pleasant Falls, close by. Shadows dance, your silent kin, in the quiet dusk, a world within. The screen flickers, tales untwine, a nocturnal journey, your soul aligns. The donut rests in a vacant lot beside an old amusement park. Less garbage is strewn about than in New Hades' main centers, but shadows dart about beyond eyesight. The night on Mars is a blustery at best, and the gang are feeling it. The escape pod lifts from its holding mount and settles next to them. Midnight pokes his head out. They gather around an old Winnebago chieftain parked across the street. The captain shouts at it. "Disable incognito mode," he says. The windows of the old RV extend plate metal with gun slits. The other parts, including wheels, receive armor as well as a big cow catcher on the bow. Miniguns, flamethrowers, and rockets appear on the exterior. "Fuck me, we going to war?" asks Spider, laughing. "Just in case we run into trouble on our way," says Captain. "What about when we get there?" "If we get there." Lisa looks nervously at them. "Let's just get this thing going already," she says. They enter the bus and the critters stay behind in the pod. Starting up the vehicle, they feel the thing vibrate and shake with power. The novelty horn honks, and they're off, floodlights shining through the black, dusty streets. The strip is lined with hot rods, flame paint jobs and twin V8 engines, T-buckets and choppers. At the end of the road is a giant semi-truck with inky shadows emanating from it. A loud siren wails out over the district as the Zeppelin unhooks from its base at El Paradiso and begins hovering towards the towers beyond. A loud metallic rumbling vibrates everything imaginable as things begin to get darker and darker. Gargantuan shield walls close off the city from the skies. Everything becomes as black as possible. Lisa is almost unaware of the change in light, but asks about the rumbling. "You're going to be very useful right now," says Jester to Lisa. "It's weird being able to see so well. I used to have contacts before. This." The roads into town are dotted with fires that reflect off of the blood-soaked brick walls of the buildings. Lisa points out them as to not hit them. Even with the lights, it's hard to make out everything. The darkness is thick, and the silence is aggressive. They drive on main roads and arch their way through the highways, heading north, trying to flank the casino. Trying not to make too much sound, they begin to slow as they draw closer to the strip. They could see light glowing off the buildings from far away. "So I get it. We're somehow powerful now or something. How does this work?" asks Spider. Jester flashes a scanner at Spider and looks blankly at its screen. "Says here, unknown." "Great," Spider grunts. "Wait," Captain says. "I think I see. Yeah, it's her all right." "Who?" Lisa asks. "The one who killed your brother." "Look," Jester says. "That crazy witch lady? How are we supposed to fight her without the breakfast gun thing?" Lisa asks. "I thought we'd let you sort her out," says the captain. "Me?" she asks. "Nobody is sorting her out." Jester spits. "She's an AI, man. She's not your girl no more," says Captain, and Jester punches the cupboards and walks into the back of the Winnebago. "What's his deal?" Spider asks. "Used to be his girlfriend. Dad put her brain into a computer. Now she's a monster that walks through mirrors." "Like that?" Lisa points at the rear view. "Smart mirrors only. This baby's all analog." Lisa watches as the semi-rig drives slowly around the bend many blocks beyond them. "I guess they didn't see us?" "Nope." Ambush. The city hums, the stars peek through, your thoughts, a river, winding true. As eyelids close, dreams softly creep. In the dark apartment, you embrace sleep. A giant floodlight envelops the Winnebago. The captain mashes the throttle as they head directly towards the black semi-truck. Picking up speed, the captain pulls a left turn, drifting the RV into a tunnel leading below the stadium. As they drive through the tunnel, they hear engines and machine guns fire. Looking through the back small window, they watch fire-breathing hot rods and motorcycles follow them. Air horns scream, indicating she's on her way. Being chased through the tunnel, the captain motions to Jester, who presses a button in the back. A hatch opens and landmines fling out onto the road behind them. Choppers and hot rods explode, almost crumpling in the tunnel. "The heck is that?" Spider asks. Its headlights glow red, and he hears it breathing with green plumes from its exhausts. A monstrous truck squats, waiting to leap. The engine sounds like a tornado. "Listen, I'm gonna kick you guys out. Take a service tunnel along and meet me on the top side." "Fuck that, dude, you're dead meat," Jester protests. "Get off my bus." And the three of them were teleported into the service exit nearest to them. They watch in horror as the black semi-truck slowly nears the RV. It drives right behind it. Intimate. Jester grabs their shoulders. They resist. "Come before she kills us all." As they slink into the darkness, they hear the horns explode as the Winnebago sounds like it's being disintegrated. The tunnels snake through the thick cobwebs and must. It smells like rotten mulch and grime. They constantly feel like they're being watched. Finally, reaching the surface in an old abandoned bank, they head towards where they think the strip is. Lisa stops. "Guys, come back," she pleads. They approach her. Her eyes are wide. "Who are those people?" She points towards the darkness. "Who?" asks Spider. "The dead," Jester responds. A mass of half-eaten people slowly wander around the near exit to the bank. They stand there, thinking of an escape route. Rumbling begins all over again as the light of day begins to spread across the street. "Well, shit," Jesper whispers loudly. "What?" Lisa asks. "You're a vampire." "I'm a vampire," she says, holding her head with both hands. "Well, at least we're not far from the Earth portal." Jester points towards the tall white building with the Zeppelin docking. "Home sweet home." He laughs, and some of the corpses murmur. "Once night falls, we'll ambush that sucker. I know all the back doors." As they share a moment of peace, a ground-shattering explosion engulfs El Paradiso in a mushroom cloud of epic proportions. The Electric Noir.